Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Nick. This is my mom, Jen.
Hi guys.
We're back with The Sopranos, Season 4, Episode 11.
Yes.
So last time, Ralphie finally snuffed it. With a very unexpected set of circumstances leading to it, with the whole Pyomai thing.
That was
R.I.P.
Because we kept saying, is this happening right now? Like Tony's beating the shit out of him. Yeah. I thought it was just going to be a big fight and that would be the end of it, you know? And
but then...
No, he really...
Yeah.
But, you know, you can see why, right? He's feeling the...
Feeling raw from...
And what was her name?
Well, Tracy, I think. Yeah.
And he ended up seeing that picture of her after he woke up
in the club. I just love that line as he's like choking Ralphie out. He says, you know, she was an innocent fucking creature and you killed her. And you could read that both ways, with the horse or with Tracy.
With Tracy, yeah.
Yeah. You know, Ralphie, you know, has had a long and distinguished run on this show.
Yeah.
And it was just, you know, the hell of a job by
We thought Richie was bad. And everybody, you guys all said, just wait. Eh? It's like, no. It can't be worse than Richie.
Because like it's interesting. Richie was a psychopathic piece of shit.
Yeah.
He was a thug. He was a killer. You know, he had that mad dog look in his eyes. You know, deserved to be put down. We all celebrated. But then there was just something about Ralphie that was just much more, I don't know, slimy. It just kind of got under our skin more.
Yeah.
And, especially with like the way he treated women and Tracy in particular.
We've talked about that a couple times. I cannot figure out why the hell Ro was with him.
It's very confusing,
especially after finding out from Janice after Tony offered to pay her, I think, to get information about his kinks and whatever, and that he couldn't do it normally and stuff. It's like, what did he do with Ro then? Like she would have,
because like I know
alarm
like
bells to that, red flags with him, right?
Because I know in general, just with the whole like mob culture with, let's say you have your wife and then you go Mar or whatever, that you do stuff with. It's like Howard said, you do stuff with your robot prostitute that you don't do with your robot girlfriend.
Yeah.
But that kind of idea where you do like the kinkier stuff with the girlfriend or with the hooker, rather than your steady gal.
I guess so.
But it's interesting because like just from what we heard or how they made it seem is that he like psychologically just could not have regular sex. So just interesting from that.
Yeah. So I just thought it was weird that Ro was with him, but I mean, his relationship with Janice ended quickly. Down the stairs. That was batshit crazy. That
I know. It's just so funny how she's always in a position to almost take care of all of Tony's biggest problems because she ends up dating them.
Yeah, it's true. Well, this one he had to take care of himself though.
That too.
And Christopher.
Oh Jesus Christ! R.I.P. to Cosette. I mean, that poor dog. Just it was so like terrible and unexpected and. It just, she must have crawled under me for warmth, and he was just so high.
Yeah.
And then they had that whole intervention scene, but that ended terribly because on the one hand, Christopher, rightly so, called out all the other guys, moral failings. Like they're in the last possible position to be, lecturing him on morality or on making the right choices.
Well, and he's not in he's not keeping his mouth shut very well.
That too.
When he's like that.
And then the final straw came when he finally called his mom a hooer and then Paulie and the others thankfully stepped up to teach him a lesson on that one. But it's he last we saw he was checked into that rehab facility. So we'll see.
See how that goes.
What was it like? No candy, no cell phones, no they're watching him all the time. So. Yeah. And then Tony did say, if you need anything, Patsy will be right there. Yeah, which on the
down
face
the road
of it,
at the motel.
On the face of it, seems helpful, like he's there as a friend. But no, if you need any crank or any sort of smack, then he'll take you out. So we'll see if this will be enough to finally set Christopher straight.
Hopefully.
But a lot of animal cruelty has been experienced by us so far, and let's see what else we're in store for.
Oh!
What? Is this Junior? Oh, yeah, it's like...
Oh, Tony's having a dream or something.
Oh, that's Ralphie without his hairpiece.
Oh, right.
We found out he wore a toupee.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, God.
Oh. Whoa.
Ugh.
No more Thai food before bed.
Yeah. These sessions, come and sit there and don't say anything.
Yep.
And he stares off to the right.
Sitting next to me was Gloria. In front of me, sitting next to Carmela, was a business associate of mine.
Who has recently passed.
It turned into a butterfly.
A moth, or like.
Has your friend recently changed?
He entered the next stage of life.
Yeah.
Also called death.
Now, why does he bother going if he's going to just not say anything or be mad at her?
Probably just out of habit or something.
What about impulse control? I've been sitting in this chair for 4 fucking years and still nothing's been done about that.
Just to blame everything on her.
Mm-hmm.
I've been coming here 4 years now. I've been a good sport.
Some of the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Bubby. Dull face. Oh. Is that for Janice or something?
Oh my God, it better not be.
Oh, Bobby, you sweet fool.
So much.
Oh, it's for her. No, it's for Karen.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Bobby.
Be with you right now. Is he gonna bury the cake?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, man.
We share Zellman. Therefore, any of the fruits of Zellman, we're entitled to. Fucking Ralph. Where's your point man on this thing?
Maybe you can tell me.
He's trying to blame them for.
Yeah.
Today was our anniversary.
Oh.
I wish you would have told me about it before I picked up the steaks from Outback.
It's not about you.
Nobody's watching out for Bobby.
I'm willing to go 5.5. Hello?
Not acceptable.
I wonder what's hanging up on him. Uh-oh.
Vic, the appraiser.
Make this guy understand that he's going to be working for us.
Ooh. Starting to muscle in.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I'm walking down the hallway, I can smell her hair.
Oh.
Poor things.
Yeah.
This poor family has a...
He's looking around.
There's a freaking banshee haunting them now.
Yeah.
I'm only trying to bring good relations between the families. As I always do and always will.
Sure.
No matter what happens or who's in.
But always complaining he's been left out or...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're still kind of worried about his mental state, you know.
This fucking competency hearing.
He's got shaving cream on his ear and his neck and...
God forbid that I should say something, because then I would be perceived as a harpy coming between him and his dead, idealized wife.
Which you are.
I mean, he does need some grief therapy or some help, but...
Oh.
Vic.
Poor Vic.
You don't return Johnny's phone calls. What did you say?
Poor guy.
Nobody knows where he is. Look, it's a bluff. They don't really want to start a separate operation. Beans tells me, he sees they'll comment all the time. Oh, maybe Beans can feel him out.
Oh.
See if he's receptive to a meeting with me.
Because what did Tony call him? Brainless the Second?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi. Hello,
Oh.
Mrs. Soprano.
Where is Anthony?
I went upstairs with that girl.
Oh.
You two come with me.
Oh, no. They're all going together?
Oh, better make the humiliation
Just
public.
open the door. There you go.
That door is not supposed to be closed.
What am I, daycare?
You must have a million games in here.
You little punk.
Send her home. Like,
Yeah.
if she wants to punish him, send her home.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit. Speak to me.
See what they're doing.
Yeah, quit messing around.
Yeah, otherwise you'll get a visit from the nun.
Yeah.
Do you know Karen Baglieri? Is she making new friends in heaven?
Oh.
I noticed you clammed up around Paulie. You did too. It occurred to me that maybe Paulie's the one telling our friend in New York.
They're finally
cluing in here.
The most important thing.
All right. What kind of bullshit are we going to see?
Yeah.
It was bad enough when he locked Bobby Jr. in the garage that one time.
Yeah. It's raining where you are?
Oh.
They'll start a fire with the candle.
Mm-hmm. Carmelo will come roaring. Oh, there we go.
Oh my God, what happened?
Nothing. We're just playing.
Bobby Jr., tell him.
Asshole.
Get him! Hit him!
You, say goodnight.
Yeah.
You, get out of my sight.
What a little prick.
Yeah.
I'm only the appraiser.
Oh no!
God.
Oh, Vic.
What the hell?
What do you think? You could hide from us? Tony bought 3 more houses than the appraisals, Victor.
I can't.
Now he's getting hassled by Tony's people. Yeah. The stress is going to give him a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect? You're talking to a headstone.
She's my wife.
Well, she's dead, and I'm here.
Shut the fuck up.
Unfortunately.
There you go. Janice, you can't force yourself on somebody, and just because she's gone, now you're next in line. Like.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank you.
Another horseshoe.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Didn't he? Who bought the horseshoe?
Well, he got it for what's her face, the joke lady.
Yeah.
Yep, she had her fun and she's ready to move on.
Yeah.
He clearly is not.
No.
You know, but after a while, I felt like I had to cut off the leg.
Oh, you asshole.
You're no longer interested in changing, in finding a way out.
It's a question.
Yeah.
No, I guess not.
We can turn our attention to other sources of pain and truth.
Pain and truth. Come on. I'm a fat fucking crook from New Jersey.
There it is in a nutshell.
Yeah. I was going to say pain and truth should be the subtitle for the show.
Yeah.
For all the times I came on like an asshole, I'm very sorry.
At least he recognizes that.
Yeah. You should have said for the many times that I've...
Do you think this will stick?
I don't know. Because the last several times he just sits there and then yells at her for something that...
Guess who's no longer a patient of mine? Calling all cars.
Oh, that's the name of the episode.
Yeah.
That was in an old TV show. You guys, what was the name of that show? They'd say, calling all cars, calling all cars.
Oh.
Yeah. What is she doing? Does she know she's talking to him?
I'm not sure.
That's 666. That means Satan.
She's messing with these kids? What the hell, Janice?
No, she's...
Just when you think she's sunk to a low, you know?
She's trying to force the whole, like, getting them over their mom or thinking their mom is, like, some evil spirit or something.
I've read your application for dismissal on the grounds of mental incompetence, and I've reviewed the findings of the doctors in this matter. Frankly, they were unmoved by Mr. Soprano's performance.
Your Honor.
Do you think that, because, like, he was, you know, trying to fake it before, but
yeah,
if he does end up developing dementia or whatever, then how is that going to play out?
Yeah. Well, depending how it does, like he said, he'd have to appeal after and have more testing and results stuff to...
Yeah.
Kids were kind of quiet. Then bedtime, all hell broke loose. Crying, wouldn't be left alone.
Aww.
I had to read to Sophia for like an hour. She couldn't even handle a Nancy Drew. It was too mysterious.
Oh. Aww.
Probably something in here.
What other woman's food can I cook?
Yeah.
The goddamn ziti.
Probably. Oh no, Karen's...
Mm-hmm.
It's the last one she made.
I mean, eventually you have to cook it so that it's not no good, but it's not this way.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, I recognize him too.
I am reminded of Louis the whatever's finance minister. Does something.
Does something.
It even outshone Versailles.
Versailles. The classy guy, eh?
Does something.
Where the king lived in the end. Man.
Tony, I haven't been afraid of my father for quite some time.
Which is probably a bad thing.
Yeah, yeah. Candles.
Yeah, nice romantic setting.
Yeah.
Just doing her thing, swooping in.
Yeah. Oh.
This looks like Forrest Gump's house.
Yeah, love it.
I'm here for the missioner job.
Dr. Malfi or something in some weird form.
Yeah. It's like we've gone back in time to like 1910 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that meant to be his mom?
I don't know.
Is he gonna collapse or?
One of his attacks?
All right.
It's an interesting episode, eh?
Yeah. More to come on the dreams, I presume.
Yeah, right.
Alrighty. Well, Janice continues to be horrible.
Oh, God. Yeah, she's pushing her way in there.
She has absolutely no shame. No standards, no lines she won't cross.
What she wants, she just forges ahead and makes it happen.
Manipulating men and their children. And
well, then we thought we'd leave the kids with AJ for a minute, you know, just to play or something, but no.
No, see, I thought it was a bit weird that Carmela didn't, like, you know, ask like the girl to leave as well as like leave the kids, just because it, you know, you could read into the situation that like, oh, they're probably doing whatever, they're fooling around.
Yeah.
But she was just like, I don't know. And then of course the inevitable happens, and because he's all put out that he has to, you know, play as a host.
He's gonna be a jerk
to these kids, gonna be an asshole about it. So it's just, you know, because like she said earlier, you know, I don't ask you to do chore one around here, you know, the least you can do is this, but it's you know, I hope that at some point they do, like, you know, like that one time they forced him to clean the gutters and you know, like do something, punish him for that.
Yeah, because he's just getting worse and worse, right?
Yeah, and the girlfriend, of course, is just willing to play along with it just because she's, you know,
she likes him for whatever reason.
I know, she brain damage or something.
But we're getting moved in on here with
Carmine and Johnny. Yeah, tensions are rising with New York, which is, you know, like you guys have told us since the beginning that, you know, the New York families have like 100 times the guys and the resources that the Jersey family has.
Yeah.
So any sort of problem, it's like we do not want a war to escalate.
No.
And then of course Paulie trying to play both sides, and
you know, he's going to get bit here.
A little bit.
Tony's kind of
even Silvio, they're both kind of like just in interactions they can kind of read into certain things, and so now for episode 12.
Corrado Soprano, who controls a vast criminal enterprise.
Well, really, Tony controls it, but
Tales of bid rigging.
There she is.
Sweetheart.
That was the...
Oh, right!
We wondered who it was. That was the nurse, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Carm's still rocking the short hair.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come on in.
What smells in this house? Maron, it's like the smell of heaven.
She said, what smells good, not what smells.
Well, that's all there is for breakfast is fat and carbs?
Excuse me, we have a guest. Do you think you might say hello?
Anyway.
Bit of a waste to skin this kid, you know?
A little bit. We're finally kind of done with, like, Meadow going through her, like, you know, outbursts, and, you know, now we have this moody teenager to deal with.
Yeah.
Ocean Club at Paradise Island.
We leave tomorrow for 3 beautiful days.
Hey,
ask me a favor.
What's a little soon?
Come, with all the shit that's been going on, I mean, the horse and all, that's probably the reason you got your hair cut.
Oh, God.
What?
I know she's my wife and the mother of my children and all, but
just that, you know.
She can be a moody bitch.
So, huh? You shit with Tony?
Total debacle. And Pop with
debacle?
He...
Change your father's mind.
I'm gonna try, John. I came all the way up here for that.
While you're at it, convince him to shave that fucking comb over.
Real hardhead, this Soprano kid. Decisive as he is, I would have been proud to call him my own son.
He hasn't really been boss of a family very long.
Family? I told you. They're a glorified crew.
Tony feels like you're friends and not business associates.
See? Fucking shit.
Uh-oh.
You think Carmine's gonna...
John wasn't happy with that.
No.
I never thank you for helping me.
That's okay.
You're very special.
After how he heard Tony, like, you know, taking her for granted, and he wants her to know that, you know...
Have you thought about flooring yet? Well, then we should go to Color Tile, then. They have everything.
I would love to go with you there.
Oh,
great,
God.
then it's a date.
Such...
Oh, no.
I've never heard such sexual tension when talking about tiles before.
That man.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
It's just like when Livia, like, broke her friend's hip.
Yeah. These old gals should have somebody driving for them.
Yep.
He's not impressed.
Nope.
You shouldn't be behind the wheel at your age.
I've been driving since I was a young girl.
There's a point. Horses and buggies.
We have tickets to the producers.
Don't worry about it. I'll drive you girls.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Hi.
Hi.
I like how Carmela walks with her hands like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, first apartment.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Finn?
Keep waiting for him to say he loves me and he hasn't.
She can relate.
Whoa, Nelly. What's going on there? Oh, Brian.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you chopper them out?
Chopper? That's fucking awesome.
He parties hard, Brian.
Yeah. Well, this is all new to him, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Oh my God. Don't stand there. It's going to get all over everybody.
Oh, he's thinking about it. No one's watching.
Oh. And even Tony being drunk might have recognized that for a minute, but
yep. At first, I thought it was a dream.
Yeah,
we were gonna
how can
spray
you
him,
do? Yeah.
spray him blood.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Furio has to decide, move on here.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he's got a hell of a hangover.
Yep. Oh God, he looks terrible.
Yeah. Partied hard.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Meadow, hi.
You all right? You don't sound very happy to hear from me. I was calling to invite you guys over for dinner Sunday so Dad could see the place, and Finn invited me to go skiing in Canada next week.
You want me to make anything?
Those Canadians like skiing.
Yep. Probably going to Banff.
Yeah, it's funny he didn't phone Tony, right? Because he works for him.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice place.
Yeah, we opened in a few weeks. Used to hang in Fiorello LaGuardia's office.
Oh, wow.
So what is it? What's the offer?
40% of the HUD take across the board starting now.
40.
Mm-hmm.
But he's running the show here. Yeah.
Because like him and Carmine like Jr. were also kind of like, you know, the old man's being a bit unreasonable.
Yeah.
Thank you. That friend of your husband's came by the office. We got the listing.
Which friend? Who?
Furio.
Oh no, he's selling.
Yeah, house just went on the market.
Oh.
Is he moving back to Italy? Well, I can understand. Like,
yeah.
He can't just stay here and be miserable. He can't have her.
Poor Carm.
Yeah. Is he gone already?
Yeah, is it all empty?
It is. Holy crap.
Whoa.
Oh.
Damn.
Furio called us. Stupid fucking zip moved back to Italy. Asshole left a message on the answering machine at the Bing at 4:30 in the morning.
Man, he moved fast.
Yeah.
Aww. Never told her anything.
Yeah.
You always leave your door open like that?
I'm cooking. It's hot.
I'll protect her. Don't worry.
Are they a couple?
Well, she was talking about Finn not saying I love you yet.
Oh.
So I guess they're dating.
Oh, I thought they were just roommates, all these guys.
These are my roommates, Colin and Alex.
No, I think those two are the roommates.
Oh, okay.
He's the boyfriend.
Okay.
Colin McDermott. I've heard so much about you.
So he lives here, and you don't?
Dad.
Whoa.
Where is this? Uh-oh. Is this the Bada Bing?
Or is this Carmine's new place? Because there's little Polly there.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Finn,
Whose guys are those?
Well, that was little Polly, so maybe it's Polly's people?
And then they're gonna blame it on...
Because he's trying to hurry along the conflict so he can become boss, you know?
Are you passing everything?
I got a C on a paper I did on Billy Budd.
See?
Yeah, I didn't even know they had fags back then.
AJ.
No offense.
I'm not gay.
You're not?
No.
Oh, he's mad because he's living there.
Yeah.
This stuff is pervading our educational system. Not to mention movies, TV shows.
What stuff?
This gay nonsense they're teaching.
There is a passage in the book where Melville compares Billy to a nude statue of Adam before the fall.
Really? Thought you read it.
So Leslie Fiedler has written extensively on gay themes in literature since the early 60s.
Well, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Come on, Carm.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh. Damn.
He said little Paulie to trash Carmine's restaurant. He works for me.
Oh.
Who sent?
Was it Tony?
I got a relationship with Tony Albert'll never have. No matter how far he sticks his tongue up Tony's ass.
Except the last few times you talked to Tony is to complain about something. So.
Yeah.
All this shit started with that Russian prick when I had to go pick up your $5 grand. How you're being fucking perceived. Just worry about how you're fucking perceived. Nobody knows what the future holds, my friend.
Oh, there you go.
Man, tensions are running high.
Yeah.
Call the union.
You don't think Tony said something to him, do you?
Aww. And that's the thing. If he didn't kill Tony, Tony was going to kill him.
Yeah.
Finally, the doggy beds.
Oh, yeah. The old gals, yeah.
God, they're like vultures over a carcass.
Yeah.
I like to have the money right in my hands.
Still keep it under the mattress?
Never you mind where I keep it. I need change.
Oh yeah, it's a union job, I forgot.
Mm-hmm. But Carmine said call the union, so...
Yeah.
This site is shut down until further notice.
Now we're interfering with the big moneymaker here.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey.
Listen, Danny, we just want you to know how glad we are a guy like you was on that jury.
Oh, jury.
Oh no.
My God.
It's a privilege. Hard-working guy.
He needs to report it to the court immediately.
Oh. Well, no, I just feel so bad because she has like no one in her life. Her son has his own thing going on. Tony doesn't care.
But I mean, what was that, right? It wasn't anything, even though she wanted it to be everything, and so did he, but...
Hey, it's me.
Oh.
What are you doing? And I was thinking we'd do our tradition. Go to the plaza for tea. Under Eloise's picture.
There's Eloise.
Eloise, okay.
There's Eloise.
I brought these. What, are you jealous? Just because you and Dad are middle-aged?
Watch it, young lady.
Yeah.
And I'm sure your friend the princess found us quite amusing.
You're the one who wanted me to go to an Ivy League school. Would you rather I transfer to Montclair State? Then maybe I can drop out like you did.
Oh.
Maybe you'll be happier if I didn't come around anymore.
Except that won't happen, because you'll need money in about a week.
Oh, boy. He's going to get up and walk away.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yep. Kind of let her personal feelings, vent in the wrong way.
Yeah.
So listen, about all this stuff that's going on, Tony and all. What's your name again?
Oh, no.
Jersey? Your father was run over by a trolley, right?
John kept saying, yeah, oops.
Zach? Talk to me about what?
There you go.
Yeah.
Johnny's been just paying you lip service all this time.
Because he told Ralphie straight up, Carmine doesn't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. There you go, Polly.
A little bit of a
took
reality.
the wind out of his sails, eh?
Yeah.
He walked in there all puffed up, and now he's like, uh-oh.
Yep.
What did you do?
Maybe she wants to put some space between us. I don't know.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, frankly, I don't care. The way I feel now, if I never see her again, that would be just fine.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Going through heartbreak and you're taking it out on your daughter.
Nobody's ever happy on this show.
If they are, it doesn't last
If they
long.
are, it doesn't last more than 5 minutes, yeah.
So far, Meadow's doing all right. That's because she removed herself from this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he died, and I think Furia went back to Italy or something. And she was going over there a lot.
To Furious?
She was helping him decorate. And she made me go, too.
Clueless bugger, eh?
A couple, 3 times.
Oh.
Jackass.
Oh, God.
Where's he going?
I don't know.
Whose place is this?
Oh. Who said... Oh! Remember she said she keeps her money under the bed? What the hell's he doing? Stealing from an old lady?
Now that he realizes that he's going nowhere with Johnny, he's going to get more money so he can give to Tony. To try and shore up his loyalty, but...
What are you doing?
Oh, God.
Man, your door was open. I bought you something from my ma. What are you doing in my house? Take it easy. I didn't know you were home. Your car was gone. You were here to rob me.
Oh.
I hurt you? You know me since I'm a kid.
Dude.
Help! What are you doing?
Oh. Oh, no. It's going to kill an old lady?
Yeah. Oh, Polly, no.
I mean, she was annoying, but she didn't deserve
no. And he was breaking in to steal her
savings.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
And he took all his rage out on the rest of it on her. Oh, my God. Polly.
Jeez.
I know things have been slow lately. That ought to bring us up to date.
What'd you do, rob a bank?
Back in business, D.
Johnny
sacked for you.
What's that prick want?
Yeah, for once, he's not the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
It's part of the therapy for the panic attacks at home.
You were in therapy?
You knew that, didn't you?
Apparently not.
Level, she may feel unfulfilled. A little of that's probably my fault anyway.
Or a lot. And she saw how happy Meadow was with her situation. And...
Yeah. So, how are you?
He hurt my appraiser. What was I supposed to do? It's on page 4 of the boss manual, John. Jesus.
You don't even want to hear how many of his decisions end up lightening my pockets.
He's working both sides, too.
Yeah.
If Carmine's health were bad, if something were to happen to him.
It's just like when Carmine called Tony to take out Johnny. He said, I don't know. I'm not saying anything. You just...
Tony needs to talk directly to Carmine.
You just insinuate.
Finn will go. She'll forget all about him in a couple of weeks. She can do whatever she wants.
I think that's part of it. Carms feels...
trapped. And...
Yeah, well... And Meadows just starting out, has all of that in front of her, right?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Alrighty.
Things are heating up.
So we finally kind of reached the conclusion of the whole Furio affair. Such as it was.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's going to be no more. And...
It's interesting too, because like I know, you know, like narrative wise, you know, like he, you know, snapped for a second, realized what he did, and he left. But did it feel kind of sudden to you how he left?
Well, it did.
Because you know, the scene with the helicopter, and then he was just gone. His house was empty.
I think because he realized at that moment he almost killed Tony.
Totally.
Like,
yeah.
And that just because he was blinded, you know, for Carm and stuff. And so I guess not. I mean, he did it quickly, but I can understand that's why
absolutely
right there.
Yeah. I was almost expecting maybe just a phone call or something, you know, him just saying, you know, I want to go home, or at least one final thing with it. But I guess, you know, it's sort of designed for us to feel like her, like she feels, where there's just no resolution. He's just gone.
But, you know, and you think of, on the other hand, what were they going to do? Just keep flirting? And that's just very unsatisfying for everybody.
Yeah.
And dangerous. I mean, you either get on with it or you don't, right? So... But I understand with her, it's just so quickly that he just left.
That
right?
too, yeah. Well, and like I said earlier, like
she felt, I think, like they were kind of getting somewhere a little bit. They had a date at the tile store.
They did.
To look at tile.
I know. Well, that's the thing too, because it's like, you know, indulging in the fantasy of, you know, what could have been, because you know, like her life now, you know, like just like in general life terms, you know, like Tony said, her kids are getting older. You know, they're having their own lives away from her. Tony's always away in business, you know, she feels very alone.
Yeah.
And then just kind of on the more mob, maybe Italian side, it's like, you know, she's just kind of expected to be like the housewife, and she's not really doesn't feel as valued as someone like Furio would, or it's just
no, that's right. And he I mean, Tony, it's very complicated with Tony, right?
Yeah.
They've been married a long time, but it's also, he can't just come along like he did with that trip and say, here it all is and we're leaving tomorrow. It's like, no, you could have figured that out better and had her help you plan it and stuff. But I mean, she was already kind of
that too
fully away from Tony at that point, right?
But also there was the one time when he got her that new dress. I remember she tried it on and he was just kind of like on her at that moment for sex. And it's just like, everything is kind of on his schedule.
Exactly. It's on his terms and his schedule. And
which is just,
that you can't, people can't live like that, right?
No.
We're seeing the result.
I mean, she had to resort to, busting open the shed and stealing his money so that her and the kids could have financial security, if he dies.
Yeah.
Because everything right now, he is, the breadwinner. He has all the money. He has all the say on where it is and what it's spent for.
And that's the way the old ones did it too, right? So,
Well, and he was talking with, was it Sylvia or someone else? But a few episodes ago, he said, I'm supposed to make the money. She keeps the house. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Even like in 2000 whatever this is, like still carrying on those old-fashioned ideas, and
those women, and for the older guys, they did that. They kept their grumblings to themselves, but Carm is more of a modern woman. And
absolutely,
yeah.
And they were kind of referencing that whole idea with her and Meadow and her friends talking about like the gay themes of the book and. Back in the, because Carm was, granted, she was very angry, but she was still espousing very sort of, archaic ideas, or just like, what, they're pushing all this gay stuff on us now. It's like, gay people have existed for a long time.
Yeah, nobody's pushing. It's just, it's there. It's part of society.
Exactly, but it's just like the societal stuff these days, where you don't ask, don't tell. Or, But like I said, she was just like angry at her not having any kind of a resolution with Furio, so she was just lashing out at Meadow, who seems to have her life really put together.
Yeah, but that's why, because she's jealous, right?
Yeah.
That she's older, she's trapped, she's in a long-term marriage, and then Meadow's just starting out, and even if it is your own daughter, right? It's
absolutely,
it's hard to see that happening when yours is kind of crumbling around you.
Because traditionally, as from the beginning, like say like the minor issues, but for the most part, it was well, I mean, I shouldn't say, because like Carm and Meadow, I mean, they've had their spats before, but it's just like just extra now. It's like you're jealous of your own child.
I mean, she's definitely a daddy's girl.
Absolutely.
But I know Carm's just it's because she feels she's jealous, right? That she can't start there.
And I like how when Meadow was talking with AJ, because AJ is just clueless half the time anyway, but I just love like within like 2 sentences, Meadow had an inkling as to what was going on, because she's her mother's.
Where AJ did not. Even though he was in it, he did not.
He was the cover.
He was the cover, yeah.
But like in that way, Meadow was definitely her mother's daughter. She's just sharp as a tack.
Yeah.
Very intuitive that way.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, more marital bliss and Sopranos. A lot of fun stuff going on. 1 more episode to go in the season, so we'll see if any of these tensions with New York will reach their peak. If the previous seasons are any indication, there's either going to be some character or some idea, some plot line in the next episode that'll be a preview of what's to come. With Danielle with Adriana, who I just realized we didn't see these 2 episodes, or Christopher
at all.
Yeah.
Him and his thing, but they tend to do that on this show. They focus on one thing at a time, and
but some big thing will happen in the finale that we'll explore season 5. So we'll see what that is. So in the meantime, thank you for joining us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to watch the full length of our reaction, I'll put a link down to our Patreon below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And that's all we have for you today. So we will see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.